Привет. Продолжаю проходить... Блять, не то загрузил. Продолжаю проходить Лейнойр. Сегодня миссия газовщик у меня. В прошлый раз меня перевели из отдела нравов, понизили и перевели там в отдел пожаров, типа он так называется. И вот первая миссия в ней газовщик. Какой-то парень что-то ковыряет.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today. How'd you like pork in that German whore, Phelps?
Как тебе та немецкая шлюха, Фелпс?
Phelps is up before a review board in
Комиссия
December.
займется пересмотром делом Фелпса в
works the
декабре, а
arson
до
desk.
тех пор он
End of
расследует
story.
поджоги. Все
Phelps,
разговоры
sir.
окончены.
I
Фелпс,
don't
да,
care
сэр.
what you did or didn't
Мне
do,
плевать, что ты
Phelps.
там натворил.
I hear you're a
Говорят,
good
ты
case
умеешь
man.
раскрывать
If you
преступления.
fuck
Но
up on
если
my
облажаешься, я
detail, I'll have
мигом
you out of here
вышлю
before
тебя
your
из
feet
отдела.
touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes,
Мы
sir.
друг другу.
We don't want a
Да,
fucking
сэр.
rat like Phelps. Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel
Твоим
Biggs.
напарником будет хорошо.
You know that,
Ладно.
cat.
You do now, Biggs.
Теперь работаешь, Бикс.
Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these two. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
Так, осмотреть дом Сойеров, осмотреть дом Стеффенсонов. Ну, поехали. Бля, я никогда не могу найти выход из этих штуковин.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again. I say we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
О, опять зеленое ведро.
You
Садись
drive.
за руль.
I need to go over the case notes.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
There isn't much left.
There never is.
Всё сгорело.
Job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Steffen's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
You don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is now that pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
Dirty cop from the newspaper.
Так, поговори со
Mr.
Стеффенсом.
Steffens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Diggs, LAPD.
Костюм новый какой-то, прикольный, светлый такой.
Could we have a word?
Don Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
Туристическое агентство Гулливер Трэвел. Пункт назначения остров, дата отправления пятница, 18:00. Выдано 18 сентября 47
It's a
года.
formality, but we'll need to speak to the issue
Посетить
agent.
Гулливер Трэвел. Так, вопрос, розыгрыш
Can you tell me any
поездок.
more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Это правда.
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. Lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Да, верно. Следующий фонд развития
The redevelopment fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
развитие пригородов.
They're building new
Они
houses.
собираются строить новые
They
дома и
showed their
скупают
money,
тут
and most of
сейчас.
the neighborhood just
Почти
packed
все
up
мои
and walked
соседи
away.
уже продали свою землю и уехали.
But
Но
I
я с
never
фондом
bargained.
переговоров не вел. Это тоже правда.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the
Неправильно.
moment, Mr. Steffens.
All right.
He's the dirty cop from the newspapers.
Нету здесь улик никаких, нет.
Found under the train. He solved the
Ты
case.
кто такой деловой тут?
Horrified with murder.
Ясно. Никто. Давай быстрее к телефону беги.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I'm a writer, so can't really
I
help.
need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes. It has private investors as well as a government endowment.
Huh. You have an address for them?
There is one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thanks, ma'am.
Фонд развития пригородов, полугосударственная организация, полуправительственная, как она мне сказала, по телефону и дала адрес. Ну, поеду в него позже. Для начала на следующий дом съезжу. Тут, походу дела, еще что-то есть.
Think this is anything.
Я тоже не думаю, что это важно.
I don't think so.
Надо все внимательно посмотреть, потому что можно что-нибудь пропустить. Обычно в книжках место, когда вы смотрите, вот «Пожар в доме» Стеффенсонов, например, оно зачеркивается, когда вы все нашли или со всеми поговорили там, и у вас все улики есть. Опа. Журнал обслуживания, дата, исполнитель, подпись. Угу. Где-то 19-47, такой-то типок. Мэттью, Райан, Мэттью, Райан, Мэттью, Райан.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
Вот и нашлась улика. Вот, все, значит, все улики найдены, все зачеркнулось, можно дальше двигать. Так, как говорил, поеду я в следующий дом. И потом дальше по порядку буду двигаться.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your...
You can drive.
Hi, Albert. We've got this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Hey, another one.
Looks that way. Insta-Heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month to go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
О,
Mal,
жестко.
you gonna stick it out, Cole? I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death.
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater.
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair. Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Нашел регулятор давления газа, я так понимаю.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away. They won a trip somewhere.
Какую-то поездку тоже выиграли поездку.
Got sick, so they had to cancel. What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks. Been a big help.
Phelps, the guy across the street.
Я его уже видел. Он любит пожары.
Hurry, you can still catch up.
Опа, кого-то преследуем.
Stop! LAPD! Got an ID on this fireboat. Stop right there!
Чтобы схватить его, надо жать. На маус один. Поймал.
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Пока тлеет сигарета, типа загорает спички.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you a 5 or 6 minute delay. You want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
When you finish following your leads, come and see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage.
Мой напарник не хочет расследовать нормальное убийство.
Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about?
Предлагает мне бросить это дело, но я не такой, я не брошу.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Еще не все нашли, ну что-то. Ребят, ну не все же улики. Куда собрались-то ехать? Что-то, видимо, просто так они лежат. получается, взорвалось. Что-то здесь вынесло нахер, да? Тачка загорелась.
How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
Блин, жестко. Представляю, если бы эта игра была бы с ремастером бы сделана, как бы это все смотрелось. Для того времени даже это ужасно было. Даже сейчас ужасно, что ты говоришь. Улице никого нет. Ну не все улики же, ребята, не все. Что-то же еще должно быть. Вот часы. Нет, берет и все. Ладно, уезжаем. Видимо, она проставила все это. Не будем зацикливаться. Вон все, нашлось. Турагенство, фонд развития пригородов.
You're behind the wheel.
You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working?
Gets behind me.
Прикольно, у них реклама. Не реклама, а витрина.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. John Cunningham. Can I help you, gentlemen? We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick. Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Сойер. Так. Замковский. Надо еще кого-то найти. Бой. Так, вопрос этому парню. Фонд развития пригородов. Приговоров. Ничего, я путаюсь.
Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
правда?
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
Да, правду сказал в первом вопросе.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes?
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Здесь сомнения.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them
Сомневаюсь,
lucky?
что он говорит сейчас правду.
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who has won.
Понятно. Просто звонят и говорят, кто победил. Это тоже верный вопрос.
No problem. Wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the door.
50? Are you?
Good man, Cunningham. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Ну все, в принципе, все улики есть.
You know the way. You can drive.
Я думаю, что сейчас эта миссия завершится.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike.
Стройплощадка Элизиан филдс.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting
Приехали на место,
Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of
где
your
должен
mind.
был находиться фонд пригородов. Но здесь его
Can you
нет.
drive to this one?
Здесь площадка какого-то Элизиана застройщика. И сейчас едем в
It says we should
пожарное
visit
депо.
him at Fire Station 32.
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged.
Линч, человек
He doesn't
легенда,
let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut. You'll learn something about fires.
Про пожары. Угу. Значит, он сейчас какую-то инфу даст про пожары.
We came as soon as we could.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell. Some bitch looks a lot like the cop who pointed his gun.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Восьмое, 27, 47 месяц типа назад получается. Последний раз тоже. Реджинальд Варли.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
I have a theory, and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Да, стоит, ты больный.
Good, your regulator's in position. Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
Шарик, шарик, шарик. Шарик вот, над спиралькой.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
Ну, да.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to Insta-Heat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
Он предложил версию то, что регуляторы неисправны, как бы переделаны под взрыв. Ну или вообще неисправны, но вряд ли.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Here's what I heard.
Show?
The next fire.
Потому что первый порядок я видел, собрал правильно, как должно работать, но нет.
You know this Chapman character.
Когда я пересобрал, это все взорвалось. Если сейчас скажется то, что регуляторы нормальные, то получается это взрыв, специальный поджог был.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasich. You should find him in his office.
Think talk is cheap, try hiring a lawyer. Let me guess, hiding from the wife? I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
You want to grab two? Ketchup and a root beer? Are you liquored up?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Так, вопрос про модель.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Правда?
How many guys would know how to make that change?
All you need is a screwdriver and a wrench. Anybody could pull it apart and put it back.
Неверно.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Обман.
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
What was that?
Контактный телефон.
This is a long shot. We are not going to roust that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
Only movie stars have things like that. You think talking cheap?
Operator, give me dispatch.
By hiring a lawyer.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Можно английский язык так выучить.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varli wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
И Реджинальд.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasik. Desperate times indeed.
I saved a whole year for that car.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
Here.
1947, not 1927.
Happy now?
Of course a girl can ask a fella
Stick
out.
around, Mr. Rasik.
Тюрань, вот он первый.
Circumstantial.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Уолтер, вот он, Клеменс. Тоже общество анархистов.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Not 1927. Of course a girl can ask a fella out.
Реджинальд, Варли, у этого нету. О, у него спираль.
A company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive. Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Rasik?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
С Варли начнем. С кого еще? Все понятно так. Еще один дом.
The nerve of some people.
You know the way. You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel.
Надеюсь, что это он.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Varley. Can't keep running forever.
А, нельзя было. Черт побери.
LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Come on, Varley. Can't keep running forever.
Ходит сквозь стены.
Run all the way from Michigan, Reginald?
Why did you run from us, Varley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. You're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be
Придется
putting in a
опять, видимо,
request
в
for
конце
your
выбирать
extradition.
из них
Until
всех.
then, you're a guest of the city.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
Полагаю, следующий. Так, Райан. Да, у него было много этих листовок.
You can drive. Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
son of a bitch.
Those are GI's backyards with crashes.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in! I'll take out the van. Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
He's going to kill those people.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Don't go to sleep on me. Get it close. Lay into his wheel well. Come on. I'll go for the tires. That ought to slow the son of a bitch down.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Jesus, what is he doing?
Tramp! Oh, Jesus! Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Speak to my lawyer. I got nothing more to say.
Fine. But if the skipper sees us driving around this, we're dead.
Начать заново погоню просто и все.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said,
Son of a bitch.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. He's in a company van and he's losing us, Cole. Some partner I got.
He's got an arson-related assault charge and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Jesus, what is he doing?
The tramp! Oh, Jesus!
There's a story of a roaring mighty tide, and the gals really do know their right.
Seeing this? Wow.
put your hands where I can see them. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
Так, следующий, третий паренек.
You're behind the wheel.
Five-star goddamn wedding.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Итак, связь с Варли.
You know Reginald Barley?
No? Can't say I do.
You have a real viper's nest at Insta-Hit, don't you? Arsonists, murderers, communists.
What's that got to do with me? You can't prove I'm behind all that. Look, I've been cooperative. How about letting me get back to work?
You're licensed and work for Insta-Hit?
I contract for them. So what?
Лицензия механика, у тебя есть друг.
Insta-Hit hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Это верный был.
Do you know Matt
Сомнение.
Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Тоже сомнение.
His locker is right next to yours. Give it up.
Okay, so I know Ryan.
Clemens, for someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
You can drive.
Those Vice boys get any on the side?
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you made it if you got that guy.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Вопрос про модель.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm and a
Клапана.
regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
You expect me to believe that, Ryan? I could do it myself.
Believe whatever you want, Flatfoot. You're part of the conspiracy.
Неправильно.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
Ничего, ну, сомнения.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Второй вопрос про фонд пригородов был верным сомнением.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Ну, истина.
So Insta-Hit is to blame for all of your problems.
I didn't say that.
Неправильно.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Сомнения.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Asbestos Water Heater Company.
That's it for the moment, Ryan?
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
could save all year and not be able to afford
I
that.
think Ryan is our man. But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Varley.
I think his name is Phelps.
He's word of that case that poor lady killed at City Hall.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Ложь.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Правильно. Так, следующий вопрос про модель клапана.
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
В своем уме. Подсказку использую, но я нажал бы сомнение, но возможно он врет. Ложь. No ложь.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Спираль.
Arsonists use cigarettes and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. We found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on! Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets. I thought he used them for camping.
Верно. Ну, предъявить обвинение.
Reginald Varley, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
I'm no cold-blooded criminal. I could never burn up a whole family in their home.
How is it? No, just keep your mouth shut and listen to me for a second. How is it you can bring no less than 3 suspects into my station, conduct extensive interviews, sift through mountains of evidence with Lynch and Pinker, and still manage to charge the wrong fucking guy? I took a chance on you, Phelps. People said I was crazy, and you made me look like a jerk. You may not be much of an arson investigator, but I hear you're merciless on the beat. Get going.
Да, не быть наследователем. О, на единицу. Вообще фигня. Не очень. Для дела 4 убийств обвинение против Варли выглядит весьма шатким.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders,
There's
Sergeant.
barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We've a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Вот так вот. Всем пока.